guys, welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog and welcome to another advent calendar. One of the very few that actually left for me to unbox. So this is a Beauty Expert 12 Days of Christmas, and this is the advent calendar. I actually told you that I'm not going to buy, probably, unless the price drops significantly, and it did. It actually did. This advent calendar was £100, and as much as I loved the last year's one, this one contained like too many repeats to what I already own, so I couldn't really justify spending £100 on it. But the price dropped around Black Friday. I think it was 20% off, and it's just going down. I bought it like 30% off, and a couple of days ago I saw it's 35% off if you buy it in a bundle with Mankind Advent Calendar, and that's what I actually did. I bought it with Mankind Advent Calendar, and mostly because in the other Advent Calendar there are products I really wanted to try anyway, so I actually got it for myself too. So yeah, let's start with this one. I'm going to make another video with Mankind Advent Calendar. I'll probably invite Robert to do it with me, so I guess you'll be able to see this one tomorrow. So let's start with this one. As you can see, 12 Days of Christmas. I think it contains 12 full-size products, or maybe one or two of them are deluxe sample size. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it looks like this inside. It will make things so much easier to open the drawers one by one. You don't have to look for number 2 or 3, just like in an order. So yeah, that's good news for me and good news for Robert, because it will be less editing for him. So before we begin, a quick information: please remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that yet, and also remember about our giveaway. We'll link it in the description box below, and also you'll find a link to this giveaway at the end of our video. So yeah, let's start. So as you can see, the advent calendar is actually very pretty, elegant, simple white with some rose gold accents, and we're going to start with number 1, obviously. The drawers are actually very long, as you can see. It's not that much inside though. Never mind, let's see. It's not always size that matters, right? So here we have ILLAMASQUA Ultra Matte Lipstick. So I do love ILLAMASQUA lipsticks. Do I need more lipsticks? I definitely don't. Am I happy to get another lipstick? Yes, of course I am. I mean, I'm a massive hoarder when it comes to makeup. So let's have a look. And I'm really hoping this won't be like a red, because I have like too many red lipsticks. I think almost every advent calendar contains something red, and this is not going to be red. That's good, right? Okay, so the shade is gorgeous. I'm really happy to have like a dark lipstick that's not red and not really nude, because I have like too many nude lipsticks at the moment, and as much as I like them, there's only so many I can use. Oh, this is really nice. This is really nice. So here how it looks. I do like bold colors, and I do like ILLAMASQUA, so definitely a good one for me. So number 2, and this one, as you can see, it's not like pretty packed. It's just like this tissue is just left like this. I don't know why. That doesn't really matter too much. I mean, I don't really care. As long as the content is good, it doesn't have to be packed in a pretty way. So this one is Avant Rose Quartz Revitalizing and Firming Mask, and I do have it already. I just in a different packaging. This is like a pot, and I have it in a tube. But this is the same product from what I get. So this is one of the few mentioned repeats for me. I do own this mask already. I like it, but still, I mean, I didn't really want to get the same product for the original price. Now that the price dropped down, I don't really mind having a repeat here and there. Okay, so let's move on to number 3. Again, it's not wrapped. And here we have ECOOKING Neck and Décolletage cream. Yeah, I think it's a cream, right? What else would it be? And it reduces sign of tech neck, which is something I have. I always thought I had like a saggy skin because this is the part of my body that actually ages the most. But recently I noticed that the main problem is just the position I work in. I just, you know, 5 years of like working from home kind of did the job here. So now I'm just really paying attention to sit properly and just don't sit in poses that actually create this technique. So yeah, I have to work with what I have at the moment. This is something that maybe possibly will help me a little bit. It says clean your skin and apply the cream in a thin layer on your neck and décolleté. Use morning and evening. So yeah, definitely something I want to try. My neck doesn't really like some of neck products. They kind of make my skin look worse. I don't know why it happens. But yeah, I'm always up to try new products, so who knows, that might be like my new discovery for this year. Okay, number 4. So here we have ESPA Optimal Skin Pro Moisturizer, and I've got something similar in another advent calendar. I think it would look fantastic, but now I can see this is actually not a repeat. This is a little bit different moisturizer. Again, I have like too many day creams at the moment, but the other one was, I think, balancing, and this one is just Optimal Skin Pro Moisturizer, nutrient rich hydrator for radiant skin. Okay, so I'm glad this is not like a proper repeat. This is just a cream from the same brand that I already own, but a little bit different one. So okay, so it's not all that bad. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is, this one is wrapped. Looks like a candy. So let me just unwrap it and show you what's inside. Okay, so this is Medicaid Hydrate B5 Liquid Rehydration Serum. And I actually do want to try some Medicaid products. This was one of the products I actually wanted to try from this advent calendar in the first place, and that's why I was actually debating buying it, even though the price and the repeats didn't actually convince me to do it then. This is a hydrating serum, so I will probably just prefer to try anything else but hydrating serum, but oh well. And this one contains hyaluronic acid, vitamin B5. Anything else interesting? No, it's like the ingredients list actually is very short, which is usually good, right? It contains panthenol, hyaluronic acid, citric acid, not much really, like 5 or 6 ingredients. It's actually quite good. That's always a good sign, so I'm quite happy to give it a go. Number 6, so we're halfway through, and this one is wrapped again. That's a nice touch. Okay, so here we have DELILAH Pure Light Liquid Radiance. I think it's a highlighter, right? And the shade is Lunar, and I think this is one of, or just one item that is not full size, or am I wrong? I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like this, and let me just swatch it. Ooh, okay, I guess it looks like that's just like freshly swatched, but I'm going to blend it a little bit. Okay, so it's not too intense, it's not too sparkly, not too shiny, so perfect for even those people who don't really like to sparkle too much on their face. I personally don't really mind, but I kind of need to have a that type of day when I actually want to have that, you know, that very sparkly makeup. I wouldn't really go for like too sparkly face on like every day or something like this. So I do prefer to have a choice. This one, I think it would be perfect for everyday makeup too, because it just gives you a little bit of that glow. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Number 7, not wrapped again. And here we have another product that was actually tempting for me in the first place, and this is Doctor's Formula Anti-Aging Restoring Night Moisturizer with Marine Collagen. So it's a full size. This brand, I've never tried anything by this brand. It's supposed to be quite expensive, although the packaging doesn't really feel that expensive. The lid feels quite cheap. But you know, as long as it's a good cream, I don't really mind the packaging. Yeah, it just doesn't look that fancy, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, this brand is supposed to be quite expensive and it's supposed to be quite good, so I can't wait to try it. Does it say anything interesting in here? No, just apply in the evening after cleansing and applying your serum. Yeah, I can't even see the ingredients list here, so I can't really tell you more about it. But I'm definitely going to try it, and I'm definitely going to share my thoughts about it. So let's move on to number 8, and here we have something that it's covered with paper, although not wrapped. And this is a repeat for me. Okay, I do have it. This is Supreme Skin Cleansing Oil by MAULI, and this is the product I already have, but I like it so much that I don't really mind this repeat. My skin, even though it's dry, and I mean, you could assume that it likes all the oily stuff, it doesn't really like most of the oils. And even, I mean, this is a cleansing oil. For cleansing oils, if they're too heavy, too oily, it just kind of leaves this oily layer on my skin, and that doesn't really make much sense, because it should actually remove all the stuff from my skin, not just actually leave like an additional layer. At least, you know, this is how I feel. So this oil is actually great. I love it, and because of my skin is just a bit picky, I find it really hard to find an oil that is actually good for my skin. I know this oil is actually good for my skin, so I'm happy to have another bottle. So number 9 is again covered with a paper. This is actually a repeat that didn't really make me too happy. This is Balance Me Radiance Face Oil, and I mean, I'm actually using this product at the moment. Again, with oils, I can't really put them on my face. I just use them on my neck and décolleté, which is like, it just takes me ages to use up a bottle of a face oil. And this one is not bad. It's not too oily, it doesn't give me breakouts or anything like that. But I just already own one bottle of this product, and I'll probably be using it till June. So I don't really need another one. I'm probably going to give it away. Okay, so we have the bottom row only to unbox now. Number 10. Again, it's not wrapped but covered with the paper, and this is something I wanted to try in the first place too. This is Grow Gorgeous Volume Root Stimulating Primer, and I've never actually tried anything from this line, but I do like Grow Gorgeous in general. So this is a product that, I mean, I've never tried. I wanted to try, I just never got to buy the full-size bottle, so I'm quite happy to have it here. If I love it, which I'm hoping for, that's great. If I don't, at least I didn't really pay for like a whole bottle. I mean, do you know what I mean? Okay, let's move on to number 11 now. And here we have a Bloom and Blossom All Night Long Calming Sleep Spray. And I'm actually quite curious to see how it smells. Okay, so the packaging is like a very cheap plastic, like a very thin plastic. I don't think this product is very expensive, but I do use a lot of these things, and not because I can't sleep. I don't have a problem with sleeping. I just like that scent, you know, it's quite relaxing. So when I go to bed, I just spray this all over my room, and it kind of calms me down and helps me relax. So let's have a quick sniff. Is it going to be strong on lavender? It's not really. It's a little bit more floral, I would say. So there's no lavender, there's frankincense, rosewater, and linden blossom. And frankincense, that kind of explains why it's so different and why it actually reminds me of something. It was frankincense. But I'm not really sure if I like this composition. So I'll probably just have to try it once again or a couple of times, and then decide if I'm going to use it or not. I kind of expected lavender, and I don't really mind, even though lavender is not one of my favorite scents, I kind of like that lavender chamomile compositions when I go to bed. But you know what? I mean, I'm going to try a new thing, why not? So the last drawer is number 12 down here, and what do we have here? Okay, so the last product is PRAIAGELESS Eye Tight Uplift Serum. So this is actually one of the products that convinced me to buy this advent calendar. This is something that helps with your eyelids. So if you have a tendency to hooded eyes, this should help you. I do. So I really want to try something that might actually help with it. So it says that it works to lift and rejuvenate the entire upper eye area, fights the signs of gravity and aging for younger looking eyes, enhance the skin on structural support system. That sounds really cool. I don't usually believe these things straight away, but I'm going to try and then decide if I like it or not. Definitely something that's supposed to lift my eyebrows a little bit and just, you know, just help me get rid of my hooded eyes. That's definitely something I want to try. So there you go, that's everything in 12 Days of Christmas by Beauty Expert. What do you think about this advent calendar? Would you pay like £100 for the whole advent calendar, or did you wait just like me for the price reduction? So personally, I think that even if I couldn't really use most of the products inside, I would still consider buying this. Maybe not for the original price, but you know, now that the price is reduced, like 70 or 65 pounds, it just makes such a good gift compilation. You can just pretty much have like 12 separate gifts, or you can just keep 1 or 2 products and then just give the other ones away. And this is the best part about like buying advent calendars that contains full sizes. I hope it's still available. If it is, I'm going to link this down below in the description box. So please let me know down in the comments below what you think about this advent calendar, and did you buy it for yourself, or maybe you just bought it to use it as presents for like your family or friends. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye!